Hello, my dear viewers. This is Elvis Owusu, a math teacher in Achimota Senior High School, Accra, Ghana, West Africa. And today, my topic is angle properties of parallel lines. What is a parallel line? We see an illustration of parallel lines, a real-life experience example of a parallel line illustrated. We can see that at the sides of a crossroad shows examples of parallel line in real life situation. What is a parallel line? Lines are parallel if they are always the same distance apart. We call this equidistant, and they hardly meet or never meet. What is a transversal line? A line that intersects two or more lines at different points called a transversal line. So let's see the illustration with the diagram. So we can see the parallel line and the transversal. Take note of the arrows, they are very crucial. When a transversal line crosses parallel lines, we have the properties of parallel lines. So we shall be taking note of the properties one after the other. In the interim, let's look at the illustration of parallel lines. Okay, that is a pair of parallel lines. Take note of the arrows. Without the arrows, they are not parallel lines. That is our transversal line. So whenever we have that, the angles result. So take note of the angles. Angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. Then we have angle W at the other neighborhood, angle X, angle Y, angle Z. This forms two neighborhoods. So whenever transversal line crosses parallel lines, we have two neighborhoods. So let's see the illustration in the diagram. So angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D forms one neighborhood. At the same time, angle X, Y, W, and Z also forms another neighborhood. Now, the first property that we have to talk about is alternate angles. Alternate angles are equal when a set of parallel lines is cut by a transversal. Take note, alternate angles are equal. Let's see the illustration in the diagram. So this is our set of parallel lines and our transversal. So angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D, then W, X, Y, Z. Now, what are the alternate angles? So, for the sake of the alternate angles, you can say that angle C equals angle X and angle D also equal to angle W because they are alternate angles and alternate angles are always equal. Let's look at the observation. Alternate angles take the Z shape. If you observe very well, alternate angles always take the Z shape. So let's look at the Z shape. So we can conclude that angle A equal to angle Z and angle D equal to angle W. Alternate angles can occur on different sides of the transversal line and from different neighborhood. Let's look at the illustration on the parallel lines. So let's look at the angles. Angle A, B, C, D, W, X, Y, and Z. So we have alternate interior angles, and you can see angle C and angle X are alternate interior angles. Then angles D and W also constitute alternate interior angles. We also have alternate exterior angles. As you can see, they are the opposite side. So angle A and angle Z constitute an alternate exterior angle. Then angle B and angle Y in red colors also constitute alternate exterior angles. Property 2. Let's talk about corresponding angles, and whenever the parallel line is cut by a transversal line, corresponding angles are equal. Let's see the illustration. A very nice illustration. So let's label our angles. Angle A, B, C, and D. Then W, X, Y, and Z. So using corresponding angle property, we can say angle A equal to angle W. Then angle B equal to angle X. Angle C equal to angle Y. Then angle D equal to angle Z. They all constitute great. My observation shows that corresponding angles take the F shape. So we can see the F shape and the diagrams have been well illustrated. So angle A equal to angle X, then angle D equal to angle W. So as you can see, A equal to X and D equal to W. Corresponding angles take the F shape. Corresponding angles are located in the same position in each neighborhood. So let's illustrate that with appropriate diagram. So see the parallel lines, then we have our transversal line. Locate E and W. So A is at the top left in the first neighborhood, and W is also at the top left in the second neighborhood. So they are the same position, so they constitute corresponding angles. Then B equal to angle X because they are in the same position, Angle Y equal to angle C, then angle D equal to angle Z. They are located in the same position in each neighborhood. So that is a very nice clue to detect corresponding angles. Property 3, property of parallel lines 3, co-interior angles are supplementary. When we talk about supplementary, meaning that they add up to 180 degrees. So let's see the illustrations. So angle C equals plus angle W, co-interior angles. So when you add, it should give you 180 degrees. Then D and X constitute co-interior angles. So when we sum them, it should give us 180 degrees. So D, that's the confirmation. D plus angle D plus angle X constitute 180 degrees. Co-exterior angles are also supplementary. Let's see that illustration too. Angle A and angle Y, more or less the opposite position. So take note of where it is so that you'll always be able to identify co-exterior angles, which is angle plus angle Y equal to 180 degrees. Then angle B plus angle Z constitute, when you add them, you get 180 degrees. Let's look at example 1. Identify the type of angles. Okay, we have angle E and angle G. Okay, now the diagram. Look at angle E, the position of angle G. What type of angle is that? I'm giving you some time. Ponder over it. Ponder over, what angle? Some seconds. To ponder over your answer is corresponding angles. Question 2. Question C and F. Look at the position of angle C and look at the position of angle F. What type of angle is that? Giving you some time now. The answer is alternate interior angles. Question 3. Look at the position of angle A and look at the position of angle H. What angle is that? What property? What angle? The answer is alternate exterior angles. Well done. I'm sure you got almost all of them. Well done. Example 2. Let's look at example 2. Name the angles in the diagram. Now let's have the diagram. So there's a diagram you are going to use to answer the questions. Look at question 1. Name the angles. Angle S and angle W. Can you name them? Look at it critically. Look at the position of angle S and the position of angle W. I'm giving you some few seconds. Ponder over it. Yes, you should be able to get it right. The answer is corresponding angles. I'm sure you got it correct. Question 2. Angle T and angle X. Look at the position of angle T and angle X. Can you name the angles or the type of angles or the property? What property is that? We have corresponding angles. Very good. Question 3, angle U and angle X. Look at the position of angle U and look at the position of angle X. So what property comes in your mind, or name the angles? We have alternate interior angles. Very good, very good. Now, question number 4. The angles are angle T and angle Z. Angle T and angle Z, what property? Look at it carefully, critically. Make sure you can get it correct before I give the answer. The answer is co-exterior angles. Well done. I'm sure you got all of them. Example 2 continues. Name the angles. Let's use our diagram to continue to name the angles we started. Question 5. Angle V and angle X. What angle? Angle V and angle X. What type of angle? What angle can we name? Angle V. Can we name it as what? Angle V and angle X. They constitute co-interior angles. Question 6. Angle V and angle Z. How do we name them? They are corresponding angles. Now I want you to take critical look at angle S and angle V. Look at angle S and angle V. Try and name them before the answer pops out. The answer is vertically opposite angles. Well done. Well done. Very good. Good attitude towards work. Always yield good results. Question 8. Angle W and angle Y. Can you name the angles? Can you name them? Name them. Name them. Angle W and angle Y. They are linear pair or angles on a straight line. Linear pair angles or angles on a straight line. Well, now let's look at a summary of what we have done so far. If two parallel lines are cut by a transversal line, then first thing we can talk about is corresponding angles are congruent or equal. We can also say that alternate interior angles are congruent, the same way alternate exterior angles are congruent. We can also say co-interior angles are supplementary, the same way co-exterior angles are also supplementary. Let us remember from our previous lessons, even without parallel lines, vertically opposite angles are always congruent. Then linear pair angles always are supplementary. In effect, we can say angles on a straight line add up to 80 degrees. Example 3. Let's go into our examples. Example 3. Use the diagram. So we have our diagram and our transversal. So let's label the angles. Angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D, and W, X, Y, and Z. If angle A is 105 degrees, we should find angle D, angle W, angle Z. Then tell which theorem you use in each case. I'm sure you can do that. Hello, so what answer can you provide for angle T? And if angle A is 105 degrees, what answer can you provide for angle T? Yes, and what theory? You are supposed to give reason. You are supposed to give the theory. So as a mathematician, everything should be backed by reason. From vertically opposite angles theory, we can say that angle A, angle T equal to 105 degrees very well. Then what is angle W? How can we get angle W? Angle W also equal to 105 degrees. What reason can we give to that? They are corresponding angles. Angle Z. What is angle Z? Angle Z is 105 degrees. Looking at the position, what can we say is the reason for angle Z being 105 degrees? That is alternate exterior angles theorem. Angle Z is 105 degrees, and it is as a result of alternate exterior angles theorem. Well done. Example 4. Given that line M is parallel to line N. Let's see line M and line N. So we have our parallel lines M and N and our transversal line. So we have angles A, B, C, and D, G, and H. And angle A equal to 105 degrees. Find angles C, F, G, H, and E. Question 1. What is angle C? When we study the diagram very well, if angle A equal to 105 degrees, we can say A and C are on a straight line. So angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So to get our angle C, we have 180 minus 105, giving us C equal to 75 degrees. Question 2. What is angle F? Study your diagram very well. Angle F is equal to 75 degrees. So C and F form alternate interior angles, or simply alternate angles. So angle F equal to 75 degrees. Question 3. What is angle G? Angle G and F are vertically opposite angles, so we can say angle G equal to 75 degrees. What is angle H? Angle H is 105 degrees. So you can see that angle F and angle H are on a straight line. So sum of angles on a straight line gives you 180 degrees. So we can say angle H equal to 180 minus 75. Another way we can say that angle H is an alternate exterior angle with angle A. So angle A and angle H are alternate exterior angles, which means that angle A equal to angle H. So angle H equal to 105 degrees. Angle E. What is angle E? Angle E is also 105 degrees. It's vertically opposite to angle H. Well done. Example 5. Find the value of the letter X in the diagram. Find the value of the letter X in the diagram. Let's look at the solution. Now, by the vertically opposite angles theorem, we can say that y is equal to 105 degrees. Then what can you say about y and the x plus 5 degrees? Y and x plus 5 degrees, we can say they are co-interior angles or interior opposite angles. So when you add them, you should get 180 degrees. They are supplementary. So we know that y is 115 degrees. So it's two substitution. So you get 115 degrees plus into bracket x plus 5 degrees equal to 180 degrees. So that is for substitution. Now grouping like terms, we can say 115 degrees plus 5 gives you 120 degrees. So combine like terms. Then you send 120 to the other side to subtract. So you have x equal to 180 minus 120, and that gives us x equal to 60 degrees. Well done. So now example 6. Find the value of the letter M in the diagram below. Let's look at our diagram, very well illustrated below. What is the first step? Our first step is to introduce parallel line in the middle. We begin by introducing another parallel line directly in the middle through the point of intersection. Always, whenever you have such questions, it's more appropriate if you introduce another parallel line to help make the work easier. Okay, so let's continue on. If I'm working on example 6, we introduce the parallel line. So the parallel line has been introduced in the middle. As you can see, as a result, some additional angles have been introduced. But our main target is to look for the value of m. Those additional ones are supposed to help us to make work easier. Now, looking at the diagram critically, you see angle 135 degrees and angle n are on a straight line, so they should add up to be what? 180 degrees. Very well. Let the concept be easier for you. Try and understand it yourself. Now, moving 135 to the other side, we have 180 minus 135 degrees, giving n to be what? 45 degrees. Third, we can see angle 50 degrees and angle A are alternate interior angles, so they are equal. So we can say angle A equal to what? 50 degrees. Then how do we get angle B? We can see angle B and angle N are also alternate interior angles. So we can say angle B equal to angle N, which is already 45 degrees. So angle B is 45 degrees. Studying critically angles around a point, angle A, B, and M. At the middle there are angles around a point. We can also say that they are angles in a circular form. So when we add them, it should give us 360 degrees. So angle A plus angle B plus angle M should give us 360 degrees. And so when we make angle M the subject, we have 360 degrees minus 50 degrees minus 45 degrees. So angle M finally is 265 degrees. Very good. We have almost come to the end of the lesson. Therefore, I've included some questions for you to continue practicing. Don't forget, practice makes man perfect. So these are your home tasks. So use properties of parallel lines to find the values of angle X in each of the following diagrams. They are work for you to try at home. They are for you to try at home. So that's the first diagram. Take your time, enjoy it. They are work for you to go into. Question 2 is for you to go and practice. It's your practice work. Now question 3. Then question 4. These are the suggested answers. These are the suggested answers. So copy them, go and solve them. When you solve them, you should get the following answers. So we have question 5, question 6, and question 7. Write them out and try them. When you solve them, we have the following suggested answers. These are the answers you should get. Thank you very much. God bless you for your time. Bye-bye.